Welcome back to Rebuild Rescue, guys. Today, we're gonna talk about the most requested video ever in Rebuild Rescue's history, which is the investigation of the free abandoned airplane that started 11 months ago. So to do that, I'm gonna have to take you guys back to the beginning. Whoa. Not that far back. Whew. Man, that was really far. Welcome back to Rebuild Rescue. Right here it is. It's a 1968 or 69 Cessna 401A. It all started a year ago in this very parking lot with an airplane and a dream. Wait, not that dream, don't show them that. Turbocharged, twin engines, 520 cubic inch air-cooled turbocharged. The engines are locked up. It's been here forever. It hasn't ran. It could be 10 years, could be 15 years, could be 16 years. I don't know. Nobody knows. And the owner said to me, you know, if you want it, you can have it if you can get the engines to run. So little did I know that that adventure of getting that old airplane to start would lead to this whole project, and it would also lead to a ton of people posting comments saying that I may not know what I probably should know to be working on that airplane. Little did anyone know that very week I had just started my A&P training to become a certified A&P mechanic. Oh, I know who to call. I'm gonna call my buddy. If you look on your phone, I sent you a picture of the fitting that's leaking. I was hoping you were gonna tell me. And that road has been paved with so many failures and so many successes. Yeah, that's not good. Why would there be fuel coming out of the middle of the wing? So it's gonna get real messy here.
That didn't sound good.
Those wings, those props, these engines, that's all we need. Somewhere in between those failures and successes, somebody filed a complaint with the FAA and I got the call. No, we didn't get it started yet. I mean, No, not that call. I was actually over at an airport close to here talking to some A&P friends of mine, getting some tips and tricks of working on the 401. I got a call from the FAA, and if you guys ever got a call from the government, it can make you a little bit nervous. The investigator asked me who I was and if I was in fact a certified A&P or an A&P-IA. I explained to him that I wasn't, however, I was under supervision by an A&P and that I thought that was allowable per FAA rules and standards, in which it was. So after a number of questions and about a 30 to 45 minute conversation, the call ended with an, "I'll be in touch." Well, that's until this happened. Fire. It wasn't long after that video aired that the FAA received yet another complaint and had to reach out to me and talk about what happened.
What the hell happened here?
But this time, the call I got was from Sam, because Sam was right here in the Rebuild Rescue hangar, and there was two FAA agents standing right here wanting to talk to me.
I am so scared.
To check on the 401 and to see what we've been up to here at Rebuild Rescue. The FAA investigators let me know that there was a complaint filed, and in this complaint they said a non-certified mechanic was working on a certified aircraft, and that non-certified mechanic, which is me, was actually also a student pilot and was operating this aircraft on a runway. If any of you are thinking about getting your private pilot's license, definitely click the link below and check out Pilot Institute. You can study for your private, you can get your instrument rating, they have check ride prep, commercial training, they have it all. And guys, they are a great company and great people. They support us here at Rebuild Rescue. They support aviation. I've been using Pilot Institute. I am a student pilot. I took their private pilot course. The training that I got in that course are second to none. So click the link below, get with Pilot Institute, get learning, and get up in the air. If you guys check out the video, you guys know that's not true at all. A, I'm a supervised mechanic, which is allowable. And B, I wasn't operating the 401, Sam was. Sam was actually the perfect pilot to operate that 401 because he has tons of experience in it. And we also had an A&P-IA, Greg, riding with us, who had actually already inspected the whole 401. He had inspected the work that we did on the brakes and we did on the tires. Everything up until that point was fully inspected by an A&P-IA. We had notes on everything. Everything was safe. We take all kinds of precautions. Whenever we start something, we have safety devices. Whenever we work on something, multiple people look over that airplane. Here at Rebuild Rescue, whenever we do anything, safety is first. A lot of times when we will start an airplane that hasn't been started in a long time, we'll start it right here, right outside of our hangar, because this is a special area. If you notice, there are special tie downs in the ground just in case we have to tie down something. We chock the tires with multiple chocks, and we always have multiple fire extinguishers at each end of our hangar. We even bring a fire extinguisher out, and we also have a huge, I don't even know if it's like a 200-pound fire extinguisher that is right outside of our hangar that we use just in case something would happen. With something that hasn't been started in a long time, we'll have spotters outside at different points, making sure everything's safe.
Yeah.
If I had a fire, this is the kind of extinguisher that I would want outside of my hangar. We start up the airplanes on the other side of it. Safety is so important. Also too, I don't want to burn up any of our airplanes. Soon after that second call that we received from the FAA, the inspectors were out here. They were with us. They were inspecting the 401. They inspected all the paperwork. They looked at all the procedures we put in place, all the documentation, and they actually were really helpful in letting us know what else we would need before the 401 would be airworthy. They also wanted to know who all was here that was certified, that was helping us with the 401 project. So the FAA was very thorough. We spent hours and hours here going over everything. But the one thing that surprised me is they stressed the fact that they're there to help. They're a phone call away. It's a call anytime. And in fact, even a few days ago, I received a text message from one of the inspectors that really seemed to be interested in the project. He liked what we're doing. He liked the idea of all the things that we're going to do with the 401 and the Rescue Foundation. So he wanted to help. He actually sent us some information on how we can rebuild the logs properly and the different procedures that we can follow. And with all the stories I heard about the FAA, I was just really surprised at how helpful they're willing to be with this project and with really any of the projects that we had here. As of today, over the past 12 months, I've logged over 2,000 hours towards the goal of obtaining my A&P license. So throughout the last couple months, there's times because of investigations, because of things going on, we couldn't really work on the 401 every single week. But if you guys noticed, we got the pedal down, we're moving forward. And you guys have my word, this 401, it's gonna be flying again. And you guys are the biggest reason why and how. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Thank you guys so much for being part of Rebuild Rescue, being part of the crew. Take care.